What up, people? It's your boy Chig. You are through to Eagle Eye. Uh, Excuse me, Eagle Eye. You're through to Gooner Eagle Eye. It's been a while. It's been a minute. I'm actually doing a member stream. So this is strictly a member stream, and this has got to do with poker. So you're probably thinking, what? Yeah, I had the idea a couple of weeks ago, where poker is a bit one of my passions. I don't tend to play it often. I prefer to play it live with the boys. But every now and again, I might like stick a tenner on my Sky account and decide to play some poker on Sky. And I just see how far I can get in a particular tournament, or it might be a quick cash game. I tend to play a lot of cash games. Cash games tend to be where I do my best at. So, but I decided tonight I'm gonna do a little tournament, so it could end very, very quickly, or I could double up some money. It's always dodgy doing these online because obviously you don't want to alert the other poker players that, oh, you're doing this live stream, because they can obviously come and see your hand. But Sky do try and sort you out. Like they do help you stream games if you want to, because they have the thing on a slight delay. And also, if I'm also playing a turbo tournament as well, which obviously helps. So it doesn't allow my opponent to be able to see my hands, check my stream, and then play the game. So I figured let's see how far we can get into it. This is literally just a very raw scope idea for you members streaming. So for you members. So I figured let me see how it works, see if it works, and we'll go from there. I still plan to do my member stream with you guys. I was hoping to do it today. I don't know if I'll be able to. I mean, I wasn't able to do it today because I just had so much on. And obviously we play tomorrow. So give me a minute. You will see. I promise you, between today and Monday, you'll find an alert for a member stream. But in the meantime, I figured let's just kick it. Me, you, let's just kick it. We can talk about Arsenal if you like, while I'm playing poker, while I'm probably being knocked out of poker. And yeah, let's see how we go. So I'm going to just share the screen with you guys now. By the way, big up to Mish SWB4. Thank you for becoming a new member. First and foremost, I don't take any of those memberships for granted. You know, you guys are still amazing for helping to support the show, because you supporting the show allows me to be able to do things like, for example, I'm starting to look into things like thumbnails, editing. I'm not so sold on this green screen stuff that everyone else is doing, but I want to do like certain other little tweaks. So I think from my perspective, just thank you so much. I don't take it for granted. I don't want you ever thinking I'm neglecting you. And I promise you, no matter how long it takes, we'll definitely have that chat. Like I say, 48 hours. Give me 48 hours. Also, keep in mind, still not 100%. So that's the main reason I've not been doing it weekly like I normally do. But we will still keep it kicking. But let's try this poker thing and see if it works. So let's share the screen first and foremost. Yeah, it's a late one still, Rickard. Late one still. Hold on. So hopefully you guys can now see that. That's the tournament I've entered. So we've got 4 minutes until that tournament. Might go into that lobby still. So yeah. So it's just like I say, I could get knocked out of this very, very quickly. But I know that I've had certain people, so I'm saying my throat is already playing up. Sorry, guys. I I know that I've had certain people already say to me, "Oh, how good are you are how good are you are at poker?" And I've been playing poker for about 15, 15 or so years. So I'm okay. I'm all right. I've won some regional live tournaments. I'm not the best internet player, just because I find I get really frustrated with internet players. But oh man, fucking hell. 2 minutes. So hopefully you guys can see that. Just gonna enlarge the screen for you. There you go. And a nice clear the throat cough. So yeah, let's just see how we go. Let's see how we go. Like I say, if I get knocked out really quickly, and this was a disaster of a stream. So let's see how we go. In the meantime, you guys can put questions up like this, and I'll happily have a chat with you. I did see that. I do wonder if Pepe will get punished for that. That was my first. That was the first thing I did wonder. It just shows you how much of a shit show we're running. You know, one of the main reasons I wanted Emre gone in the end last year was because we started hearing rumors that, you know, people were ignoring him on the plane and taking the mick out of his accent and stuff. And it seems like it's gone a similar way here. But I was always worried about Mikel Arteta taking over because, see, in my opinion, this is very controversial. Right, my voice is back now, so I can express myself. In my experience, I hate young managers. When I say young managers, I mean your sub-30 managers. You know, especially I don't know if anyone's ever worked in retail, right? In retail, there was this geezer called Bilal, right? I wanted to knock this motherfucker out so bad. I worked at Tesco between the ages of 19 and 25. It was strictly a uni job, but I held on to the job for longer than I wanted to because by the time I graduated, the flipping crash had happened. And yeah, getting a full-time job was a little bit harder than I thought it was going to be. And for me, one of my main negative experiences about working in retail was this Bilal guy. Just a guy that just reeked arrogance. Clearly had never had a retail job before, never mind a management retail job. Clearly been hooked up by mummy or daddy or some sort of relative. And used to talk to me like shit. And, you know, I was kind of like, you know, I still had that kind of hood mentality of don't talk to me like I'm a dickhead sort of thing. Whereas, you know, I'm 35, almost 36 now. So I'm a little bit more, shall we say, reasonable when it comes to when it comes to some of these. You know, you have to play the game a little bit sometimes at work. So I understand that a little bit more. But that is what young managers do. Young managers are generally very arrogant. It's like they feel like that's how to earn the stripes or earn their respect or earn the respect of the players is to be arrogant. And that's not, it's not. Being inclusive is how you do that. You know, how you could decide a £27 million player is not ready to play with a squad. I want to see whatever information he was working with, I want to see that. Right, so first hand up, guys. Let's see how we go. I'm dealer. Ooh, I got jacks. Straight up. Right, so a little fun fact about me. I hate jacks. I hate jacks. But you've got to play them strong. So I'm going to raise them. I'm in a good position to raise them as a dealer. Because obviously as a dealer, I'm the last one to act post-flop. So Richard might be thinking, all right, well, he's making a move, but he's folded. He's been blind. The Spiders decided to go. So he's checked to me. As you can see, I've got 6, 9, 3. Feel pretty safe. I'm going to make it pot size just to make it look like I have the hand that I have. He's called now. So now I need to be worried. So I might just check behind just for pot control. And the queen's popped off. Still not overly... I'm still not overly confident. I'm going to check behind just in case. I don't know what he was doing. See what I'm saying? This is the way internet players play. Well, I won that pot. So now I've got 4s. Little fun fact about me. 4s are my second favourite hand. So, but I'm going to play these carefully. Small pairs I like to play. I don't like to overcommit with small pairs. Well, obviously, the good thing about small pairs is should you spike your pair, it's beautifully disguised. So now I'm starting to feel a little more confident. No one seems to have a king. Someone may have a queen. I may call for 20 here, just in case. So now it depends on what this YY005 does. They've gone for 60. Now it's a curious bet. What am I realistically beating? I don't think I'm beating much. So I'm actually going to fold here. Yeah, and I'm going to pre-fold here. So yeah, so back to the Arsenal question. I think in my personal perspective, he's just dealt with the situation completely wrong. By the way, you said from day one, it's funny how it's dawning on everyone now. You said from day one that he doesn't seem to know how to deal with players. I did. He doesn't seem to know how to deal with young players. I did. And now we're starting to see that. So I think in my honest opinion, listen, forget what agendas people have over Mikel Arteta or what they do or don't believe. In my personal opinion, the situation has gone too far to repair. Simple as that. That is just, forget anything else, forget any other discussion. It's gone too far to repair. All right, so here we go. So now I've got King 7, big blind. So it's been folded all the way around to the dealer. I'm going to check this. Let's check this. So I've got a gut shot now. Don't really like gut shots at the best of times. I'm gonna fold. Probably overly tight, but I just don't like chasing gut shots. So what I've now noticed while I've been away sorting that out, and this is the problem with playing turbo games, is I've seen that the blinds have really jumped up. So when the blinds have jumped up, it means I need to start increasing my aggression. Yeah, I gave you a shout out earlier, mate. I hope you're well. Probably a loose call here. Yeah, it's a loose call. Yeah, thank you, Nippon. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. The top bottom. Neftali, thank you, my brother. The difference between Arteta and Pep is that in his first season, he got rid of Zambrotta to Milan, to Chelsea. Yeah. Don't disagree with you guys. Don't disagree with you guys at all. Plus, Pep has the resume. Pep has the resume to be arrogant. Let's be real here, right? Not all bosses you're going to get are going to be nice and dainty and all of that. It's not going to happen, right? But when you've not achieved anything, and of course people are going to be looking at you like, why are you talking to me like that for? Even Mesut to a degree would be like, brother, why are you talking to me like that? Like we weren't playing in the same fucking side a couple of years ago. So for me, I think he's gone in there, he's tried to make an impression, and it's backfired, in my personal opinion. And rightly or wrongly, these players have not reacted well to it. And they've down tools. There's no other way of saying it, in my personal opinion. They've completely down tools. Now we're going to see how badly they've down tools tomorrow. Because I said from day dot, in my personal opinion, I think they beat Burnley just because I think Burnley are that bad. But not because Arsenal are that good. My entire problem with Mikel Arteta is not just the arrogance, but it's actually the unwillingness to change, the unwillingness to adapt. Do you know what? I shit you not. If he was 10th, because I don't believe he'd be 15th if he put the kids in, right? If he was 10th, attempting to play kids, I shit you not, I wouldn't even be grieving him. I'd be criticizing him, but I'm not even necessarily sure I'd be Mikel Arteta out, because at least I could see that he's trying to refresh the crap that is already in our squad. My issue here is that with Mikel Arteta is that he could see the results are not happening, and he's still. I don't understand why he's still going. Like he's still attempting to. Oh, it's so frustrating. So here I'm just going to take a nice stab, 375. Make a nice little bluff play here, and then there's nothing down on the flop, but I'm making it look like I've got a big hand, and I've taken down their hand. Knew it would work. You always got to be sure of your position there if you're going to make such a play. Now 7-10, 10s tend to play quite well post flop, especially when they're suited. So I'm gonna call this nicely just to see what happens now. Yosaka has immediately re-raised it. Tells me that she must have something. I'm horribly out of position Post flop. I do like it though, but I do like the hand, but not enough to call. So I think it's good fold by me, as you can see by the flop. Obviously, ace and king is on the flop. It's hit her range a lot of the time. I'm coming back into the chat room in a minute. Just 1 second. Just trying to play past these blinds. Someone's immediately doubled my big blind. I hate 2-5, but I may call because I'm getting a good price. As it turns out, not that good of a price. Bit better of a price. Clubs are hot. Clubs are hot. I hate chasing. Sorry, I just realized I've muted myself this entire time. We're talking. Back now. Naftali, the biggest difference between Pep and Arteta is that Pep actually managed first before he came first team manager, and he had the opportunity to implement his style and figure it out first. Exactly. And people might laugh at that, but actually, it's like he wants to play this kind of pragmatic passing style with three at the back. He doesn't even know if it works yet. The whole thing is an experiment. That's the entire problem I've had with this Arteta situation. It's this It's this experiment like thing that I don't like. For me, that's the thing I hate. I hate the fact that our club has been turned into this experiment, and then because you've turned it into experiment, now actually you're under pressure to keep him on. Because what you've basically said to him is, listen, we're so behind you and we believe so much in you that no matter what you do, no matter how you go, you will not ever fuck up that badly for us to want to replace you. And I just feel like it's a horrible message to send out. No, but I'll tell you what. It's only certain Arsenal fans that are just. I've never understood. For me, it's like I've said this to you before, and I'll say it again. It's like me laughing at another fat person. Like, why would I? Why would I do that? No one. Certain times you see certain things, and you see someone fat talking about someone else that's fat, and you're like, really, mate? Have you looked at yourself in the video that you're talking about? I'm never understood the mentality. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. I know that there's certain prats in the hats that are massive on with things like that have like ongoing beef with United fans over it. It's like, mate, if only we were in United and Chelsea's position. If only. Because I'm talking so much of you guys now, I've completely lost my way here. I've taken this pot down, damn it. All right, here we go. King 7 suited. So let's have a look up. Let's have a look see. Let's go look see. Okay, got top pair like that. So just making that pot just to put off anybody who even is tempted to have a look. This guy obviously was. He's checked. I'm gonna check behind. Oh, I hate that. I hate that I've done that to myself. Because now I have to call. I have to call. But I still took it down. And I took his bounty. Thank you very much. Don't play it the way I just played it. In that situation, what I should have done was I should have gone all in first. Him going all in just gave me a decision to make. Unfortunately, I made the right one. So, Rick, can you believe it will be 0-0 tomorrow, huh? I can't even say how. I am playing against real people. Stupid bet. So you can't see a win. Hold on. Sorry, I'm making some stupid calls. Just realized I can't multitask like that. Hold on, let me fold that. I think we'll win. We're at home. Down there, terrible. We'll win. We will win. Chelsea in a couple of weeks' time will be more of a test, as will Southampton. Because every time we play Southampton around this period of time, normally it tends to be a struggle. Never mind the fact that Southampton are actually playing well. So we are where we are. I can't believe we're in a situation where we're 15th and people are still having a debate about whether or not we should sack the managers. It's crazy to me. Hope you guys are enjoying it though. I'm coughing in between and concentrating on the game, so not talking as I fluently normally would, but yeah, just trying to last in this tournament, really. Oh, what if I top pair here? Oh, that's it. Feel like I missed out. So just keeping it nice and tight now. I'm waiting for a lucrative hand. Big up to DVS. I see you in the chat. Just to explain to anyone new coming in, just playing poker. But in the meantime, just having kicking back and just having a chit chat with you lot, really. See what you guys are saying. I still intend to have another membership stream tomorrow. This is just kind of a test it out idea, sort of because I've seen YouTubers do this before, where like they play things like Call of Duty and stuff while they're just sitting and having a chat with you. And I thought, why can't I do that? Why can't I do that but me playing poker? So yeah, that's what I decided to do. So just having a little chit chat with you lot while playing poker. While about to lose playing poker. Nah, who knows? If I get a 7, I'll be nice. Come on. Oh, I hate chasing. So I went. Yeah, just chilling out, man. Just also because I miss talking to you lot as well. I know I'm not having as many shows of you lot recently, so and I do appreciate that you guys are still supporting the show, knowing that it is important for when I do get myself 100%. I'm working on it with a doctor at the moment, so just got a phlegmy chest. There's no other way of putting it. No other way of putting it. Come on then. Well, fault. So I just realised may need to just step it up a little bit in terms of aggression, especially because blinds will be going up in a minute. The tournament is a 5-minute rest break. Oh, there you go. So I could chill with you lot now for 5 minutes, which will probably be about 4 minutes of me coughing. Stick a like on the video. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And feel free to hit the memberships if you haven't already. Lee was saying with Dami, first season, Aubameyang missed the sitters. Second season, more clinical. And third, as this, he's not even receiving sitters. I just think I just think they're down tools, to be fair. They're down tools. I mean, if you look at the last year of Arteta, between dropping Mesut Ozil, which, listen, I'm one of Mesut's biggest critics. Leaving him out of a squad is never a good idea for morale. Because no doubt there'll be people in the squad, rightly or wrongly, that will look at that and think, what the fuck? You left him out of the squad. The squad. So they'll look at that and they won't think cool of it. They won't be all right with that. Then you look at the Guendouzi situation, right? Like I say, for me, if you want to talk about the quality of the player, all right, that's a different conversation. But the Guendouzi situation and the way it was handled, for me, it was poor. It was poor. So people will look at that and think, huh? And just imagine, look at how many people, loved up Guendouzi in that squad. So they'll look at that and they won't be very happy. So then you look at the Pepe situation and the comments he's made about Pepe, and then for some reason, unusual reason, he then decides to go for Willian. It don't make no sense anymore. It don't make no sense. So there's definitely a lot of reason, good reason, as to why people are very skeptical about Mikel Arteta. But I can see why the players are as well. The players have down tools. It's as simple as that. I'm predicting 2-1 for you guys. Well, there you go. This requires a Chelsea fan to be a bit positive for us. I like Uber, but he ain't no captain. I agree. Guendouzi scored a wonder goal this weekend. By all intents and purposes, he's playing well in Germany. He's playing well. And ironically, I've heard people say this before, and I could see the theory. He's probably the best partner that someone like Thomas Partey could have. Just two people that will run all day long for you. Maybe you throw a Joe Willock in there as well. I think personally, I think that would be a pretty dynamic midfield. It would be a much more dynamic midfield than Granit Xhaka and Stanis Ceballos. This was down the shore. If it's possible to cancel the Dani Ceballos midfield loan in January, I would do that. As was popular with all these man. The thing is, here's the thing. We may have criticism about Mesut Ozil, but one thing I will say is, don't also get it twisted. You leaving out a creative midfielder when we have problem creating goals is quite clearly a problem. Now, whether you think Mesut Ozil's over the hill or not is by the by. But if the players like him and get on with him and are still comfortable with him, then who are we to say anything? So I've always said it. For me, I am not Mesut Ozil's biggest fan. I would have never left him out of the squad of 25. For the simple reason I know what it will do to morale. I know what it will do to morale. Well, Juicy's class. Kid's got a lot of heart. Xhaka El Nene, bring him back, man. I know Schella play a magic for Ceballos this season. I don't know what I expected him to be, but he's not delivered on any front for me with Dani Ceballos. There's one thing I will say. Anyway, back to my tournament. Let's see if I can up it a little bit because I need to. So I'm dealer 4-7, not the greatest hand. Definitely not the greatest hand. Got a couple more calls than I wanted as well. I was ready to play it aggressively until I had those two calls. Oh, would you look at that? Your boy gets 2 pair on the flop. So now I just need someone with an ace to go all the way with me. I should rinse them. But checked all the way around. 80, okay, good. Hold it with a little bit. Cool. Okay, so now I've got a backdoor flush as well. But I don't want people to chase. So he's gone 720. He's gone hard. Decided to go all in. Just because I've got 2 pair as well. And I've still got something else to complete my hand. He's got the ace like I thought he might. Look at your boy doubling up in front of you, man. There you go. I was hoping he had the ace. But I was hoping he didn't have like an ace-6 or a bigger 2 pair. So just doubled up nicely in time. Fold that now. Beautiful. So that's how your boy makes plays, you see, in these poker tournaments. You see me? You feel me? Yeah, I reckon I'm fucked, straight up. There's no other way of putting it, but I'm getting it looked into. Oh, brutally unlucky. But at least it was quick. What other thing you want to talk about Arsenal-wise? I see that Szoboszlai is going to RB Leipzig. People kept tagging me on Thursday asking what I thought about it. In my mind, I'm kind of like, well, if you are Szoboszlai, why would you come to Arsenal? Like, why? He's always made it pretty clear that his next move will be dictated by him wanting to learn as much as possible and to develop as much as possible as a player. What player has Mikel Arteta developed that proves he can do that? So, to me, I actually think it's a really good move for him. You know, he's moving essentially to his their sister club. So, with a lot of young players, I think it's a sensible move. So yeah, a while. As I've always said, for me, he's a player that when I did my Chimno's Best Video series, he was the player that I picked straight away. Some of you guys already know this and are sick of hearing the same discussion from me, but it's true. He was always the guy that I had picked because I knew that he was an excellent player. I don't think he's a player that's going to end up at Arsenal, though. I've said it a few times. I think he's a player that I think will end up at Real Madrid before he ends up at Arsenal. And that's kind of where my head's still at with it. So, yeah. Any more? Surprised I ain't seen more out of Sayed, to be fair. Where you at, Sayed? Really? All that way with Queen Jack? Give me a bounty, bruv. Give me a bounty, bruv. I had a feeling you were overplaying a hand like that. So anyway, we can be his retirement home then. Well, that seems to be what we're doing. Retirement FC. I'll tell you what though, those owners have got a lot to answer for, man. They've got a lot to answer for. That's why I'm not as confident as Lee. Like Lee reckons that because I agree, I do think we'll lose the games that Lee thinks we'll lose. But where I disagree with him is he's utterly convinced that Arteta will be sacked by then. No, for me, I don't. They're almost. Oh, hold on. Go on then. Oh, he had a 9. Damn it. I'm almost convinced that they'll try and ride it out until the end of the year. And people are talking about all this chop and changing stuff. Chop and changing, bruh. We're 15th. Chop and changing like we're being unreasonable here. Oh dear. This is why I always give credit to Kenny Ken. Kenny Ken said it straight up and down. I do not want a former legend or an Arsenal player of any type coaching this club. Why? Because when you get into a situation like this, people don't think with their head, they think with their heart. Any other situation, we would be baying to sack Mikel Arteta. And it's true. It is so true. And I do think sometimes, and this might sound stupid to say, but I'll say it anyway. I do feel like some of it is also this kind of fear of, but what if Mikel Arteta turns out to be any good? It's like, so? Is he good right now? Is the point I'm making. Straight up. Making a play first. Just got a little bit of respect there. Fold. That's a confident race. I feel like I don't know. I don't feel like I believe you. So let's see what you got. My gut feeling says I don't believe you. And I've got a jack. Oh, fuck. Read that completely wrong. Wow. Yeah, I read that very wrong. Shit. Whoops. Oh well. Okay. So I've got 3 jacks here. This is how I play 3 jacks. Typically, I'll let someone bet into it. Very possible that they have the remaining jack. Wow. Well, I can't go anywhere. I have to try. We can't all have the jacks. See ya. See ya. Let's call a triple up, ladies and gentlemen. Especially after losing half my stack the hand before. And I'm gonna make it look like I'm taking the piss. Come on, give me the rest of your chips. Give it to me. See? Got whoop some ass every now and again. Big up, Ben. I hope you're well. It's a late one for you. Emery was just chopping and changing. Manager. Hold on one sec. Just playing the Russia a minute. Hold on. On quarter 7. Yeah. Knew you didn't have a jack. You're trying to tell me a story. It's Chig Maverick. Yeah, I can play poker, baby. I can play some poker. Emery was the chopping and changing the manager. Yeah, but here's the thing though, and this is where I do tease Lee because I know he romanticizes the Emery thing now. I thought Emery going at the time he went was also a good time for him to go. Arteta's failure doesn't make me regret what we did with Emery. But at the same time, sorry, I can't multitask for shit. I don't know why I do this to myself. You actually won. Yeah, those people saying not chopping changing managers, or because we got rid of Emery, we can't now get rid of Arteta, even though Arteta arguably deserves double the reason that Emery deserved to leave the club. Double the reason. Sorry, just realised I had myself muted the entire time. I hope you're seeing me absolutely running over this table, by the way. But yeah, of course, absolutely. We as fans should definitely do more. 100%. 100%. Well, spike to 5. What do you guys reckon I should do? Check it. Now I've got a nice flush draw. For 300, I'll call that. Oh, motherfucker. Big up to you, Naftali. Naftali, even though my instinct always wants to say it the other way around. We can't sell a project unless we show our prospects that there is space for them. So Boswell would have taken time, and we need someone to impact now. Yeah, I agree. I think I think lots of people saying that he's not particularly good at tracking back. That would have been an issue for us, especially as a team that has so much problems at the moment defensively. Him not tracking back would stick out like a sore thumb. But I still think he would have made an impact going forward. Because let's face it, we ain't smart going in that direction either. So I think he would have made an impact in a positive way. Big up to Ben. Ben Arteta actually reminds me of Boas at Chelsea. He was clearly out of his depth. And that Chelsea weren't afraid to bin him off for an interim who then won the Champions League and FA Cup. Yeah? But we're not as ruthless as Chelsea. We never will be, unfortunately. Big up to Nathan Hunt becoming a new YouTube member. Man said, YouTube only, Narchib, you're mocking it. Every now and again, brother, I do membership streams. That's what that's about. Just kicking it with the members and having more of an intimate sort of chat with them. Whereas normally there's like hundreds of people in there, so I can't get to do that. And then also tomorrow, my intention, cough holding up, is to have a stream with them. So that's also a membership only thing. So trust me, don't worry, brother. You'll get your worth out of it. Thank you for becoming a member, though. I appreciate that. Okay, I appreciate that. Yeah, if you want to come on, Nathan, literally, I'll be on tomorrow. I'm aiming for 7. Oh, it depends actually. Depends on the football game. Because it might be a late stream. Depends. But I'll let you know. Definitely. Just keep an eye out. Make sure that your notification is on and everything. And yeah, I'll happily have you on. Not an issue. My only stipulation is that you have your camera on. Have your camera on. We're good to go. Interested? I'll check. I'm not chasing this. I need. Well, it wasn't that. I needed. Needed a 9. Oh, one with a pair of 8s. Right. Just gotta apply that pressure. No, but the media likes the idea of Mikel Arteta taking over as Arsenal manager because he's charming, he's well spoken. Um, so they like that idea. They promoted that idea. They're the ones really batting for the idea that Arsenal don't sack him too soon. Whereas in any other person's situation, they was. I mean, look at Emery. Emery was what, fifth last year, sixth last year when he started talking about sacking him. Look at where Mikel Arteta is, and they have the nerve to say give him more time. It's like, oh, shut up. We know what your agenda is. Then we realistically know what it is. We don't know what time it is. So just gonna have to up the levels now a little bit because the blinds have gone up a little bit. So I'm gonna need to react to that. Buster Cherry, we lose to Burnley tomorrow. I'm on the board. Arteta out train. Interesting. Yeah, I know there's a lot of people are waiting for tomorrow because they feel like surely we could beat Burnley. I think we'll beat Burnley. Um, I'm still on board that train. I'm still on board it. I'm on board it though, but I like to feel like I'm on board it for logical reasons. I just feel like I don't really blame Mikel Arteta for taking the job, but for me, he's just made key, really horrible decisions ever since. You know, and I just, I fear for the crash. I really do. I really fear for the crash. So we'll see what I could take. If I was concentrating, I should have taken that away from her. Let's see. Oh shit! Wow. Okay. Okay, I'm on another table now. Um, got the respect. So must be deep in the competition if I've been moved into another table. No. I'm getting there, Buster. Working with my dog. Working with my dog. Getting there. Oh dear. Oh dear. It's Ty, the head of the footballing fan base. Blimey. Goodness, no. No. Might be the geezer that can't sell his own hats. Here we go. Bounty. There you go. Ben answered your question. Let me ask you all a question. So I saw a story earlier today, and I thought, fuck, I'm not, surely not. Why not just take Granit Xhaka and be done with it? So Arsenal or Inter Milan are proposing a potential swap deal involving Christian Eriksen and Granit Xhaka. Would you be interested in such a deal? I mean, take Granit Xhaka by all means. Don't want Christian Eriksen though. Flipping heck. Yes, if only to get rid of Xhaka. Wow. Okay. I'd get a deal out of him and call back Guendouzi. I'd only take Eriksen on loan for the rest of the season. You lot are far more receptive to that deal than I thought you'd be. I looked at it and I was just like, oh gosh, no thanks. Well, no, you lot are bang on it. All got straight to the nines. I'll go to 6. Change tables again. I'm going deep into this tournament, people. Especially, oh my gosh. How can it reward him for doing that? Reward her for doing that? All in. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. Naftali makes a great point, actually. Xhaka for Eriksen, absolutely 100% set pieces alone. Arteta favours El Nene. Yeah, but I tell you what, if rumors are to be believed, if rumors are to be believed, what's his name is not even doing too well at Atletico Madrid. Torreira. He started off really well and then apparently he's just peaked off. Doesn't get a lot of game time. Damn, I'm on a big table now. 42G, 30 grand. Playing the spot beautifully, to be fair. Ship the rest off in loan deals. Chip, did you see William Tapetis rumours? I did. Again, another rumours which I saw and I thought, no fucking way. I mean, I'd love it, but for many reasons, I don't see it happening. There's also a belief, to be fair. There is a belief. And it's a shame that I don't know if Nippon is still in the chat, but there is a belief from some Chelsea fans that it's Mikel Arteta that's stifling Willian. That actually, if Willian was let to do his own thing a little bit more, that you would see a lot better results. I don't know. I think that's by the by, but yeah. I immediately thought, no, bullshit. Yeah, I don't see Guendouzi wanted to come back if Arteta is still manager. No chance. Come on, give me something. All right, guys. May have to try and time my spectacular exit out of here because blinds are going up. All I hate those sort of hands as well. I wish I'd be able to see that post flop. It's the right play. It's the right play. think I'm live. I've got 2 overs. Oh, spike at the end as well. I won £11.72 in bounties and 5 poker points. I came 8th. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Well, I hope you guys enjoy it. Damn it, now I'm coughing. See, sorry, man. That's why I didn't want to do these streams. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this. It was just a little idea I had, just to have a little chit chat with you lot while I was playing some poker anyway. Entered the tournament for about 50 people. Came out 8th. Yeah, not bad. But anyway, I'll keep that in mind, Arsenal Knock. But in the meantime, guys, I'm going to leave you guys to it. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And hopefully I'll be back tomorrow, maybe before the game. I might do a little preview with you lot. How about that? A members preview with you lot. I think that would be a good idea. So do check that out if I do, because obviously I'll be a bit early and it'll be before the game. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Take care.